Hey everybody, Brian Grasso, founder and CEO of the IYCA. And I have to be honest, I'm not altogether sure where I'm going to go with this, but I'm going to ask you to listen. Something incredible happened to me last week, and I'm still giddy at the prospects and giddy at my life and what's going on and the whole evolution of things. That's why I guess I preempted this by saying, times change, things change for you, for me, for our young athletes. But, a little interest outside of the IYCA into my personal life. And this is the farthest thing in the world from a political commentary or anything remotely resembling, geopolitics, etc. Just comments in general. But, I'm Canadian by birth. I was born in Toronto, and I'm sure you know that. And lived here most of my life, moved to the United States, Chicago in particular, in the year 2000. To pursue, the dream I had of creating this global entity called the IYCA. I felt as though the United States was a better staging point for me for this mission, and invariably I was correct. Now, for years I very much, even growing up in Canada, I admired the United States as a country, their loyalty, their supposed national unity that really drips from the culture when you just stand back and watch it. I always had great admiration for the country at large, the politics, the people, some of the just nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. In the Midwest, the United States, East Coast, West Coast, everywhere I went. So it was great. It was a great honor, an incredible privilege for me. Where just a couple of days ago, last Thursday, I got to raise my right hand and swear in under oath as a United States citizen. I'm now a naturalized United States citizen, and I'm very proud of that. And I could talk forever. Again, trying to stay very clear away from politics, economy, or anything else like that. Anything that could be considered objectionable. But just to divulge how much pride I have in becoming an American citizen. Just love the country, love the people, love the culture. And very, very proud of that. But it got me reflecting on a number of things, but how much things change. I mean, here I'm a kid from Toronto. Grew up in the city, a very large city, so I can't claim that I'm, from the backwoods of anywhere in particular, and, didn't have any of my teeth and ma and pa when I was a kid. I can't really claim a story like that. But as a child, into my teenage years, into my early 20s, I mean, you are where you are. I never really imagined that I would move to the States and live and work there for 11 years and eventually become a citizen. And so it just got me reflecting on the plane ride home, how much times change, how much things change. And then, as a complete weird segue, I got off the airplane, in the airport, and I was walking through the terminal. This is on the way, back from the oath ceremony. It happened to be Earth Day. And I noticed so many things alive in the airport. Not political rallies or demonstrations per se, but, people giving away certain things or had booths set up both in and around the terminal and just outside of it, etc. Just promoting Earth Day awareness, the whole concept of recycle, reduce, and reuse. And I'm going to be lying to you, and I don't want to come off that way, if I claimed myself to be the greatest advocate in the entire world of going green and energy efficiency and the environment. I mean, of course I care about all those things very much. I'm a nurturer of children at large. That's what the IYCA does. So nurturing our resources, so to speak, is something that's very near and dear to me. Children, the environment, it kind of all meshes into one as far as I'm concerned. But I became very heartened while I was walking through the airport. Here I am again, a new citizen of the United States of America. Proud day for me. So that was new. And it was Earth Day. And that always brings about, I don't know how you feel on Earth Day, but it brings about a feeling of fresh to me, a feeling of newness, that I can be reminded to do my part, to take care of the environment, to take care of the world at large. So it just felt kind of new for me over this past weekend. And I carried that thought and that feeling with me through this morning. And thus the nature of why I wanted this video. The IYCA stands for new, a revolution in certifications. We don't just espouse scientific data and material. We show you how and why the science looks this way, how to practically apply it in your given scenario. How do we try to empower you, not just take our sample stuff and just use that, but how you need to understand the concepts of everything so you can create your own for your particular athletes, your particular neck of the woods, your particular community. We're very proud of that. It's a very fresh, revolutionary way of producing an educational organization in this industry. Of course, we're revolutionary in that we are the only certification entity that deals specifically and exclusively with young people, ages 6 through 18. Other organizations and certifications, they have certifications as part of the many certifications they offer, and youth happens to be one of the specialties they offer. But this is all we do. That's why the best of the best, insofar as pediatrics, are associated with us. Dr. Kwame Brown, Dr. Toby Brooks, Dr. Cynthia Labella, Dr. Chris Moore. The list goes on and on. Have a look at our advisory committee page. The best of the best in the world related to coaching, training, and sport medicine related towards young people and young athletes. But there's so much more that I feel makes the IYCA different. One of them is a paper trail. And this is part of a revolutionary aspect. We control prices internally. We control our own production costs in order to translate that onto you. And, our certification material is entirely online, as are most of our educational products. And Complete Athlete Development comes to mind. This is a product that I produced about 5 years ago, have re-edited, reorganized, and added new things to over the last couple of years. But it was a culmination of all the things I learned in the trenches, all the mistakes I'd made, all the templates I tried, failed at, and then recreated until they were successful. And then applied all of this incredible developmental training, speed, agility, strength, mobility, programming to about 20-some-odd thousand young athletes worldwide. Ireland, New Zealand, Australia, Italy, Sweden, Czech Republic, Canada, United States. Everything's in there. Now, 4 years ago, it was basically a paper product, a very thick binder with all these pages, an additional 2 books, some DVDs, a wildly, incredibly involved product with all kinds of information. But what we've done is we've made it paperless. We took all of the material in CAD, Complete Athlete Development, and translated it into a digital version. The entire thing. There's no skipping parts of it. The entire product, all the information, is now 100% digital. And we've obviously improved our environmental relations with a decision like that. But we've also cut down our own production costs. Now we don't have to pay for the binder, all those pages of photocopy, all the additional books, etc. But we didn't leave the price where it was. We translated our savings onto you, because that's what we do. I mean, the IYCA nurtures young athletes. We nurture young people. We change the very demographic of our products to make them digital in order to nurture the environment. And then we translate all of that into savings for you. So we nurture our members. We nurture our family. That's what the IYCA is all about. So I'm very proud, without question, of all the information that's involved in the Complete Athlete Development Program. And here, just a couple of days post Earth Day, it just hit me how proud I was that now that vault of information is to you immediately, no shipping, no paying for shipping. The second the order is done, bang, it's in your inbox. You can start going through the entire product immediately, and no paper. No paper trail, no costs of paper for you or to you, no cost of shipping to you. I'm very proud of all that. So for me, it's just the greatest youth development product on the market today. 15 years of in the trenches, mistakes, corrections, and ramifications, so now it works. Field tested on 20,000 young athletes, speed, mobility, strength, power, programming, everything you can think of, at a reduced savings to you because we cut our own costs by making it digital, and it's yours the very second you press order. So right below this video box is a link that goes to the sales page. So you can see what's in the Complete Athlete Development product. All the people worldwide who have used it and have something to say about it. That's just incredible how it's changed their program, their lives, the success rates of the young athletes. And have a look at how little it costs. Simply because, although it's just a vast array and vault of information, our own personal production costs came down, we translated that to you for a massive savings. Celebrating Earth Day. I just wanted you to have a listen to all that, how things change, things turn, and what we have done to support the Earth Day concept here at the IYCA and translated that as savings to you. So click below right now, go have a look at what's in the Complete Athlete Development Program, and get your hands on the digital copy. Immediate access, a reduced expense to you, because we reduced our own expenses. Okay? Brian Grasso, a very proud new citizen of the United States of America. Click right below, and I'll be coming back at you again tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching.